Yeah, Jim, that's right. You know, as I was driving throughout the city today, it blows my mind that nobody was seriously injured in this whole thing. But what really stuck out to me, the countless volunteers and Good Samaritans helping out their neighbors clean up after this horrible storm. Here's some of their stories. We start off on Pennsylvania Street, where two massive tree limbs collapse on this home. Now, it's essentially a total loss, but remarkably now, the two homeowners inside at the time escaped with no injuries, thanks in large part to help from this Good Samaritan.
I went home and a guy from down the street, his name's Jake, ran over, and we decided to come over here and check on him. We've known him for a long time. And so we tried to go to the front first, but the whole thing was blocked off because the tree had collapsed the porch and the door was shut and everything. So we climbed through the trees in the back and finally made it to the back door. There was a wire hanging down, a live wire. So when Jimmy answered the door, he told us to watch out for that. But he had a flashlight. I think the power was out from what it looked like, but it seemed like he was okay. And from what I was told, Nancy just had a couple cuts and scrapes on her head, but she was going to be okay, it seems like. A couple of blocks away on Wynn Street, Brianna Kershaw's Honda Civic was destroyed by a toppled tree. But Kershaw says she wasn't so much worried about her car, but rather the safety of her family.
My mom and my sister were gone at the moment, so they kind of scared me because I didn't know where they were, and I had just woken up and I thought they were headed towards, and I thought there was a tornado outside, and I thought they were headed towards the tornado, so it kind of scared me. I was shaking a lot.
To the 1100 block of Lake Avenue now, where three toppled trees blocked a large part of the street. But thanks to the help of a lot of neighborhood volunteers, the street was cleared in no time.
These two trees and the top of this tree over here fell. And so we started up by the building, cleaned off all the sidewalks in the area, and then the street. There were about 20 neighborhood guys stopped in and helped, and it was great.
Now, Jim, obviously still a lot of cleanup to be done after this thing, but a lot of the people I talked to today say, get this, they're planning sort of neighborhood block parties to get this thing cleaned up as soon as possible. And heck, if you're not doing anything this weekend, drive around town. I'm sure you'll find plenty of folks looking for a helping hand. Jim.